Welcome back. So today is Friday, August 13th. Right now I'm just working. I haven't updated yet today. It's already 9. I haven't updated yet today because there hasn't been much going on. I woke up kind of later this morning, slept in a little bit. I'm editing yesterday's vlog and I will get that up here in a little bit. Just doing some work. I have a protein coffee. I used the caramel Premier Protein and some cold brew from Trader Joe's, which I'm actually really liking, and have Activia, and yeah, I didn't even realize today was Friday the 13th. Yeah, I'm getting my to-do list done for the day. My husband has an interview for a manager position here in a couple of hours, so hopefully that will go well for him. I don't know what's going on with our Disneyland trip. So there's been a change, maybe, to our Disneyland trip. Both of our works are taking forever and approving our days off for October. And my mother-in-law and father-in-law keep going back and forth on when they want to go. And Nick and I need to know because we need to request the days off for work. So it's becoming kind of a hassle. So we may end up just going. We already have Labor Day weekend off. So we may end up just going for Labor Day. We have like 4 or 5 days off in a row. So we may end up going then, which I'm pretty excited about because that's in like 3 weeks. So that would be awesome. So I could have some Disney vlogs coming sooner than I expected. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll probably do a reading update here in a little bit. I think I have like 2 or 3 more chapters left of Looking for Alaska, so we'll finish that today for sure. I have DNF'd a couple books. I DNF'd The Tenants and the Tattoos. I talked about that in Wednesday's vlog. I just couldn't get over the writing. The story itself wasn't horrible. The story itself was interesting. It just wasn't executed very well. The writing wasn't very good, and one of the main characters kept speaking in just like a way that we would now, and saying things that just didn't make sense for like the time and place, and it just kept pulling me out of the story, and I just couldn't get into it. So I didn't find one. That one was an arc, so that sucks. But yeah, I couldn't do it. And then the second is Gideon the Ninth, which sucks because that book has so many good reviews, and Mel to the Any, I'll link her channel below, loves that book. And well, I guess I won't link her. I also ended up DNFing Gideon the Ninth, which sucks because so many people on Bookstagram and Booktube love that book, that series, and I couldn't get into it. The writing was just like too descriptive and like too lyrical and just too much for me. Like I kept being like, okay, like get to the point. I don't know, it just wasn't fast paced enough for me. Maybe I'm just not right, like in the right mood or headspace for it. So I put it down for now. Who knows, maybe I'll end up picking it up again later. And I have so many books I'm reading right now that I just don't want to spend time on something that I'm not like fully invested in. So I ended up DNFing those 2. I still have a bunch of other books I'm still finishing. But yeah, I guess that is it for now. We are going to dinner tonight in Boulder City. We're going to this little burger place in Boulder, and I actually used to work there. I worked there when I was like 18 or 19 maybe. I might have even been before that. No, I think I was out of high school already, so I think I was like 18. So I worked there like 14 years ago. But it's really good. They have really good burgers and fish and chips and like chicken tenders and stuff. So we're gonna go there tonight, and I think we may be meeting up with my brothers, which will be fun. And I'll do a little drive around of Boulder City, probably. And yeah, I think that will be it for today. So I'll check back in probably around lunchtime. Hey guys, welcome back. So today is Saturday the 14th. Yeah, 14th. I didn't get a lot of footage yesterday. I didn't really do very much. So I think I'm just going to combine yesterday and today. So I'll combine days 5 and 6 into one vlog so that I have a good amount of footage because I didn't get a lot yesterday. We did go to Boulder City. We met with my brother for dinner, but I left the camera at home. I forgot it. So I didn't get to drive around like I wanted. But I think we're going to go back to Boulder City next weekend. So I'll probably just do it next weekend. This morning I shot a little clip. My husband and I, every Saturday we meet, we sit down together and we go through our budget, we pay whatever bills we need to pay for the week, and just kind of budget everything for the next week. We get paid every other week, so every 2 weeks. So we figure out exactly what we're going to be paying the next 2 weeks, when we get paid, what we're doing with that money. We try to follow Dave Ramsey. If you follow Dave Ramsey, his kind of philosophy, or actually, I don't know if this part's him. I know it's something they've talked about at our church before, doing 10-10-80. So you tithe 10%, you do 10% to your savings, and then you live off of 80. We're not quite there yet fully. We do tithe, and we do have money going into our savings every time we get paid, and then we live off the rest. It's not a full 10-10. But we're working our way up to that. We increase it every so often. So yeah, so we're figuring out exactly what we're paying, what our budget is for the next couple weeks, and I'll show you guys. We're also figuring out our Disneyland trip. It looks like we may actually be going sooner. Hopefully it looks like we may be going in September, which is just in a couple weeks. We'll be going the first week of September for Labor Day, so that's exciting. Hopefully we'll get to do that, but we're figuring out all of the details of that, cost of hotel, tickets, boarding our dogs, food, everything. So we're getting all of that figured out, and I'm just getting ready for the day, getting my hair done and stuff, and then we're going to run some errands, go to the bank, have some lunch, do stuff like that. So I'll take you guys along for that, and then I will take you when we go to church this evening. Yeah, so today is Wednesday, August 18th. I haven't recorded the last 2 days. I don't remember if I recorded on Monday or not, but I definitely didn't yesterday. I just haven't really been feeling up to it. Yeah, I just didn't really feel like it, so I didn't. But I'm gonna keep pushing through, try to keep doing it. I said I was gonna do Vlogust, so I'm gonna try to hold to that and actually do it. Like I said, today's Wednesday the 18th. I have been doing some work this morning. I have my Harry Potter Pomodoro study session on behind me. This morning I was on the phone with Disney. I think I said in an earlier vlog that we went ahead and booked our trip for the first week of September. But I pushed I was calling Disney because I wanted to change our reservations. Right now Disney is requiring reservations to get into the parks, at all the Disney parks. And so I had already made our reservations for the 1st and the 2nd, but I wanted to push them back a day. I talked to Nick, and we decided to push them back a day to the 2nd and 3rd, or the 3rd and 4th. Oh, let me look at a calendar. We're actually going the 3rd and 4th now. Now that I say that, I want to make sure. We should be going the 3rd and 4th now because I saw that the Haunted Mansion was going to be closed for renovation because they're doing the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay, and it wasn't opening until the 3rd. And with our original reservation, we were going to be in the parks the 1st and 2nd, so we were going to miss the Halloween overlay. And I noticed on the Disneyland app that it said that Halloween time at Disneyland is officially starting on the 3rd. And we were going to be there the 1st and 2nd. So I was worried that we were going to end up missing everything, and that the Halloween decorations wouldn't be fully out, and the overlay wouldn't be on the Haunted Mansion. And I heard that there was an overlay on Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout as well. And my husband really wants to do that ride, so I didn't want him to miss out on that. So I thought about it, and I decided not to risk it and to just go ahead and shift our days back. So we're going to the parks Friday and Saturday instead of Thursday, Friday. So, but I want to make sure now that I said that I booked the right dates. So anytime you book a reservation, Saturday, September 4th. So anytime you book a reservation with Disney, they send you a confirmation email, and that shows that you have that reservation for that specific park. This is for the, yep, okay. So I did do it right. So yeah, so I called Disney because I wanted to make sure that when I canceled the reservations, it wasn't going to mess up our tickets. And that was the right course of action. So I called them. I waited on hold for about 20 minutes, but that was fine because they have a whole soundtrack and I like listening to it. So I called, I confirmed that I wasn't going to cancel our tickets or anything. It was just canceling the reservations themselves. And once you cancel the reservation, you still have your tickets. They're just kind of floating out there until you attach them to a specific day. And you have to do that. Even if you have tickets, if you try to go to the park with no reservation, they're not going to let you in. You have to have a reservation. So I canceled our previous reservation, shifted the days back to Friday and Saturday instead. And that way we will for sure be there during Halloween time at Disneyland. So I'm super excited. We leave in literally 2 weeks as of today, so I'm super excited. So I am getting some work done. I'm getting my to-do list and stuff done. Yesterday I received my Crocs in the mail. I got those, or ordered those over the weekend, which I'm super excited about. I think I talked about this before, but my feet were killing me on our trip in May. I wore flip-flops, and that was the wrong idea. I used to do that a lot when I was younger, and clearly I'm getting old because that was not a good idea. My feet were killing me. My feet were killing me, my legs were killing me, my back was killing me. So I knew that I didn't want to do that this time. So I'm going to try Crocs. A bunch of YouTubers that we watch wear Crocs to the parks, so I thought that I would give them a try. So I ordered them off of Amazon because I fit in the kid sizes. So I was able to get them for like $25. So it was perfect. And in the stores, like at Journeys, they're like $50, $55. So I saved I got like half off on them, basically. So that was awesome. So I think tomorrow I'm off. Tomorrow and next Thursday are my last 2 Thursdays off. I won't be working 4/10s after that. So I'm going to take tomorrow to get the house cleaned up. Usually I like try to clean on Thursdays, but now that that's going to be ending, I want to leave the house clean before that stops and before our trip and everything. So I'm going to get the house cleaned up tomorrow. I also want to start getting, I showed this in my last Disney vlogs. I'll link them in the card thing up above. I have a bin where I keep like all my Disney stuff, and so when we get ready for a trip, I'll start putting together like all the things that I want to take on my trip, like special things that I don't want to use outside of my trip because I want them to be special for the trip. So I'm gonna start kind of gathering those things, getting that box together. Cause like I said, we have 2 weeks, and that way when we pack, I kind of have everything I want to take with me in that bin, and I don't have to go searching for stuff. So I want to get my Spirit jersey ready. I have a Haunted Mansion Spirit jersey I'm going to take. I have a Haunted Mansion lounge fly that I'm going to take. My mom got me special like bands for our iWatches, or my iWatch, or is that called iWatch? Yeah. Apple Watch. I have those, so I need to put those in there. I'll look through my like Disney shirts and see what kind of shirts I have that I want to take with us and stuff like that. So I'm going to get that together tomorrow, so you guys will see that in tomorrow's vlog. Also, we had to take my car back to the dealership again because the camera's going out again. That was happening last week or the week before, I think. And it was still doing it, so we had to take it back again. So, I think my husband's going to go pick that up tomorrow. We also have a doctor's appointment with our fertility doctor tomorrow. I think this is just to set up like our tests, our labs. I need to have an ultrasound done, things like that. I think it's just to get all that set up. I don't even think it's with the actual doctor. I think it's like with the nurse. So that's tomorrow at 10:30, and then we're supposed to go get our booster shots for the vaccine tomorrow. We're both scheduled for Walgreens tomorrow, I think at like 1 or something. But right now they're only giving the boosters to people who have like compromised immune systems, or like transplants, cancer, things like that. So my husband qualifies because he had a kidney transplant. He was able to make my appointment, but then he said he got an email or something saying that you're supposed to wait. They want you to wait 8 months after your vaccine to have the booster if you're not in one of those groups. And I'm not in one of those groups, and it hasn't been 8 months. So I don't know if they're actually going to let me get the booster. If they do let me, then I'll get it. If they don't, then that's fine. I'll wait. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, we shifted our plans back a little bit. Before, we were going to be leaving to Orlando, I wish, to California on Thursday, or on Wednesday, and go to the park Thursday, Friday, and come home Saturday. But we shifted it back. We're actually going to leave, but doing it that way, we were going to have to work, and then drop off the dogs and everything, and we're going to be leaving here until like 5 or 6, so we wouldn't have gotten to Anaheim until like 9 or 10. And we really didn't want to do that. My husband didn't like driving at night, and I feel like our trip is more rushed that way. So by pushing it back a day, we already have Wednesday off. So we're off Wednesday, and that's Labor Day weekend, so we're off almost a full week. We don't go back to work until Tuesday. So we shifted it back so that Wednesday we can do laundry, get the house cleaned up, get packed, get the dogs all set up and everything. then Thursday morning, my husband's gonna go get a haircut and stuff. Thursday morning, he will go and, or we will go and drop the dogs off early in the morning as soon as the boarding place, their vet, they get boarded at their vet's office. As soon as they open in the morning, I think they open at 7 or 8. We'll drop them off and try to be on the road by like 9 so that we can be in Anaheim by like noon, which would be a lot better. We'll have more time to get checked into the hotel. We can go to downtown Disney. We're talking about maybe going to like the outside like stores area at Knott's Farm, or maybe we'll do City Walk. So we'll just have more time to kind of relax before we go to the park the next day. So yeah, so I'm really excited. I can't wait to get over there, and yeah, that is everything for now. I think I'm gonna wait and do a reading update later because I may have finished at least one more book by tonight, hopefully. So yeah, I will do a reading update later tonight and check back in. Welcome back. So today is Thursday the 17th? Dang, I'm way off. The 19th. So today's my day off. I cleaned out our fridge earlier. I showed a little bit of that. Got the kitchen like wiped down and cleaned up a little bit. Emptied our dishwasher. Got the dishes put away, stuff like that. I needed to get this laundry put away. It's really dark in here, but get this laundry put away. Get the bed remade. We washed the sheets and did all that. I am going to get the shower and bathtub cleaned up now. And then I want to get, I was talking the other day about how I have my bin that I use for stuff for Disney. So it's this bin right up here. I think I have some stuff in there from our trip in May, so I need to look in there and see what I have in there. And then I want to get like my Haunted Mansion bag in there, and I have my spirit jerseys and stuff that I want to get put away. I have my ears up here that I need to put away, so I'm going to get started on that bin of stuff as well. Start getting an idea of like what I'm going to use in the parks and wear and stuff. So I want to do all that today. I've been going through my to-do list. I got, I'm a contributor for The Diz, which is a Disney blog and like news site. So I got a couple of articles turned in for them. I've looked through my ARCs to see what ARCs I have coming up that I need to start reading. And yeah, I think that's basically everything else. We have that fertility appointment today at 1:30. We're going to get our booster shots. I think at like 4, so we're going to end up eating out tonight. I went through our budget, got that all done. I filled out for the next couple of weeks. Through our trip, we're trying to pay for the hotel with our like miles or points on our credit card, and we had this whole snafu yesterday where like we thought we were gonna be able to just pay down our balance with our points, but it doesn't work that way. And so it was just this whole thing. We had to call Capital One a few times to get that figured out. We got that figured out. We got our Disneyland tickets paid for. Right now we're just trying to decide if we want to use a scooter service. Like in Disney World, we always have a scooter service that will come and bring an ECV to the hotel. And my husband will use the same one. Obviously in Disney World we're there longer, we're there for like a week. So he'll use the same one. And then so they drop it right off at the hotel, pick it up at the hotel. And it's cheaper that way than having to rent the scooter every day from Disney. And the difference with Disney World is that Disneyland is that there's no buses. It's not like Disney World where we don't even have a car in Florida, but you know, where you just take the buses everywhere. We have our car, so we have to pay for parking at Disneyland. So we're going 2 days, parking's $25, so that'll be $50 a day, $50 total. And then the scooter, the ECV to rent from Disney is $60 a day. You give them $80, and it's like a $20 deposit, and then at the end of the night when you turn the ECV back in, they give you $20 back, so it's technically $60 a day. So total for 2 days would be $120, but by renting the scooter through this company, it's $80 total for both days. So we're saving like $40 by doing it that way, plus the $50 in parking. Because we're just going to walk. If we do it that way, we're just going to walk. Our hotel's right across the street from Disneyland, so we're just going to walk instead of having to pay for parking. So total, we're saving $90, which, I mean, that's food, basically, you know, or most of our boarding for our dogs. So we're trying to decide what we're going to do. I'll probably talk about what we end up deciding and stuff in my... I'm not doing really like an intro video this time because it's just 2 days. You know, there isn't as much to plan for Disneyland as there is for Disney World. At some point, I will let you guys know what we decided. But yeah, that's everything we have going on today. Tomorrow's Friday, thank God. Weekend. I don't know if we're doing anything too exciting this weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna get this bathtub cleaned up, like I said, and then get everything else done, so I will check back in later. I'm planning on doing some reading today, so I will check back in when I have an update on that. Hey, so it's been a few days. I don't even remember when the last time I filmed was. Today is Monday the 23rd. I don't remember when the last time I filmed was. Thursday maybe? It might have been Thursday. I haven't filmed since because it's been crazy. On Thursday, we went and got our booster shots, and my arm hurt right away pretty much. I mean, not like terribly, but it hurt. But then by Friday, I was feeling horribly. I had chills, body aches, was super tired. My arm was really sore. Just felt really like weak and tired. Headaches, just basically constant. Was taking Tylenol to kind of keep the headaches at bay. Got through the Friday work day. Saturday still wasn't feeling great. Still not feeling 100%. My arm still hurts a little bit. I'm still feeling a little bit of weakness. Haven't been able to work out like I wanted to. Didn't get any of the things done on my to-do list over the weekend like I wanted. But other than not feeling great, it was a pretty good weekend. We went to church. We had a great summer at church. Went to church with my mom. Had dinner with my mom on Saturday. Saw my in-laws on Sunday. Made plans with my little brother for him to get his second tattoo. And I'm looking into my sleeve, my Disney sleeve. Nick is probably going to be getting another tattoo. So it was a good weekend, other than not feeling great the whole time. But it wasn't like I was like knocked out or like to the point where I couldn't function. I was still able to get up, get things done. I just wasn't feeling great, 100%. But then yesterday, our dog, our Boston Terrier, all of a sudden was acting really weird. He was like walking around with his head down, really like acting very like tired and like skittish. He kept like shaking, and like he wouldn't jump on or off the bed or on or off the couch, and he was acting super weird, and he was really worrying us. And then so we thought like maybe he was hungry. Like sometimes he won't eat, like he'll eat like half of his bowl of food, like, and then won't eat the next day. Or every day he'll only eat half a bowl of food, and the day before he hadn't eaten any of his food. So we thought maybe like his sugar was crashing, like maybe he was hypoglycemic. So we fed him, got him Pedialyte thinking maybe he was dehydrated. I made him like plain chicken to kind of get him some protein, and that all did seem to help. So we think it was a little bit of that as well. But then last night, our pit bull Lily, like, I don't think she like jumped on him, but she like touched his paw, and he like screamed, like it hurt. And we realized that when we tried to touch his front right paw, like he was like protecting it and like trying to bite you if you touched it. And so we didn't know, like maybe his nails were too overgrown, like too long, and they were hurting him, or if he had somehow broken it. So today my husband went and took Boston, that's our Boston Terrier, to the vet, which was a whole ordeal because his job is a pain and didn't care, that our dog was sick, and they didn't want him to leave, and it was just this whole big thing. So he left, and I ended up staying home with Lily, our pit bull, because they're like, she like loves Boston, and we didn't know how she would react to us taking him and leaving her alone. So I stayed home with her and just did my normal work day. Well, I clocked in like an hour and a half late. I didn't sleep last night at all. I don't know if it was just like I was worried about him, or I don't know what it was, but I could not sleep. And then Lily had an upset stomach, so she woke up like 3 or 4 times throughout the night. So I'm like super exhausted, on top of still not feeling 100%. But yeah, so I did my normal work day after clocking in. I was supposed to clock in at 7. I clocked in at like 8:20. One good thing that happened this weekend though is that I got this. I got a Kindle Paperwhite, I think it's called. So it was on sale. It's usually like $140, $150. It was on sale for $80. So I talked to Nick and we went ahead and ordered it. It got here yesterday. I'm already loving it. I have all my books downloaded on here. I can get some books from Overdrive and Libby on here. I can get all my books from NetGalley on here. So ARCs, I can get right on here. So that's awesome. I have Kindle Unlimited. So I have all those on there. So I'm really excited. I've been using it all day. I love it already. I want to get the like leather case for it. But I'm already super excited because next week we are going to California. So I'll be able to use it in the car and get some books done in the car while we drive to and from. So that's exciting. We are thinking about potentially, so we shift the days backwards. I think I said this in a vlog earlier, which I haven't posted any because I wasn't feeling great and I haven't edited any videos, but that's why nobody's really watching them, so it doesn't really matter. I'm doing this more for myself, for like posterity, is that the right word? I don't know, for posterity's sake, I guess, so they can look back on these years from now. Life changes, things happen. Nobody saw 2020 coming, so there's more for me to look back on now at this point than anything else. But so I haven't posted them. I haven't really been worrying about it because nobody's watching to really care about a schedule anyways. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we shifted our Disneyland days back because I didn't think we were gonna be there in time for Halloween. So we shifted back one day. We're going to Disneyland now on Friday and Saturday. So we're driving up on Thursday. Now we're thinking about driving to San Diego and going to the San Diego Zoo, which I'm really excited about because that's something we've been wanting to do for years and never did. So I'm hoping that we will end up doing that. We're going to kind of watch traffic and see how bad traffic is because we don't want to get stuck in a crap ton of California traffic trying to get from San Diego to Anaheim on Thursday. So we're going to see what happens. But this battery's about to die, so I'm going to switch it out. And then I have some mail to go through. I can see. Sit. Sit. Hey guys, welcome back. So today is Sunday the 15th. It is just almost 9 o'clock now on Sunday. So tomorrow starts a new week. I am going to just include Friday through Sunday, days 5, 6, 7 of Vlogust into one video. I don't think there's going to be too much footage, so I'm just going to include them all in one. Just make editing easier and just kind of make everything cohesive. So this weekend we went to the mall, did some shopping, we went to church, had Starbucks, we had dinner with my mom last night. It was a pretty good weekend. I'm super excited because earlier today my husband and I booked a trip to Disneyland. We were going to Disneyland originally, so we've changed it a few times. We were originally supposed to go in December with my mother-in-law, and then she decided, or we finally talked her into not going in December because she wanted to go on Christmas Day, which we knew was going to be ridiculously busy. So we talked her into not doing that. Then we were going to go in October for Halloween, you know, with all the Halloween decorations and everything. Then she decided she didn't want to do that because her and her husband realized that Disneyland no longer costs like $60 to get into. It's now, you know, $120 and upwards. So they didn't want to spend that money. So they decided they're not going to go at all. So Nick and I were talking, and we realized that we already have some days off that we had requested for Labor Day weekend. So instead of having to request more days off, we decided to just go ahead and use the days we already have, and we are going to Disneyland for Labor Day weekend, which is just here in a little more than 2 weeks, about 2.5 weeks. So I am super excited. So there's going to be some Disney planning stuff coming up here in Vlogust, and then I will have a series of Disneyland or like California videos in September. So originally I was planning on doing Vlogtober and including my Disneyland stuff in that, but looks like now it's going to be part of September's vlogs, so that works for me. That's fine. Tomorrow a lot of our favorite YouTubers will be starting to post their cruise videos from the very first sailing for Disney Cruise Line for this past week, which I'm super excited to watch. Also found out today that my brother got married. He and his girlfriend went and eloped. We live in Vegas, so they went and did it Vegas style and just got married, and so that's great for them. We're super excited. We're gonna end up throwing them like a little like reception party at some point when things kind of calm down with these you know, the variants and all that stuff. So eventually we'll do that. So that's exciting news. I thought that I would show you guys my reading, just kind of update on that before I go hop in the shower. So tonight I'm gonna get my planner done for the week, get my to-do list and stuff set up for the rest of the week. I thought that I would do a quick reading update. So the Tenant in the Stars, I ended up DNFing. I just was not loving the writing of it. The language was just kind of all over the place, and they were using language like that we would use in real life, like today's world, and it kept like pulling me out of the story, and I just didn't like it. So I ended up DNFing it. Word Up, The Life of Amanda Gorman, I finished that, gave that 3 stars. I'm still reading One Night Only. I'm like 30% of the way through that. The Girl in the Striped Dress, I'm about 40% through that. Growing Up Trans I finished last week, so we may meet again. I'm like 30% of the way through that. She Who Became the Sun. I'm only like 60 pages in, but it's really good so far. One by One is super long. There's like 80 chapters in that book, and they're not the shortest of chapters. So I'm like 30-40% of the way through that. Graceling, I'm like 50% of the way through that. I finished Verity, finished Looking for Alaska. I'm like 60% of the way through A Court of Wings and Ruin. And I'm about 80% or 90% through Broken, which is book 4 in the Will Trent series. So yeah, that is all of my reading. That is everything for this weekend. So I will pick it back up tomorrow for Monday, August 16th, and it'll be day 8 of Vlogust. So I will see you guys then. Good morning, guys. So today is Monday the 16th. It is about 8:45 right now. I got up this morning. I got my coffee and my water, which I have sitting over here. I did my workout already. Well, part of my workout, I still have to do the yoga session. I'll probably do that later on today. But I got the actual workout portion of it done. Even though my app stopped working, like right in the middle. But I still got 20 minutes in, so I will take that. I already did my Bible study and my prayer journal. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Oh yeah, no, you can see it. I have this Narnia, like ASMR ambient video thing on. I'm about to get the bed made, go get like the blinds and stuff open downstairs, get myself another cup of coffee, before I start work. So welcome to a new week. Today is day 8 of Vlogust, I believe. I don't know that there's gonna be much going on today. The backup camera on my car is not working again. That was an issue we were having a couple weeks ago, so I don't know if my husband's gonna have to run my car to the dealership, which is on the other side of town, today or not. Other than that, I don't think there's much else going on. There's a bunch of cruise vlogs coming out today, so I'm excited to watch those after work, probably while we eat dinner. And yeah, I'll update you guys on my reading later on today. I may be starting some new books today, we'll see. But other than that, welcome to Monday. Hey guys, so it's 9:30 now. I'm just having some Special K for breakfast and my coffee. And my little plant focus app going, my to-do list for work. I already had my pod meeting, then I have my one-on-one here a little bit at 10:30. Looks like my husband is going to have to take my car to the dealer on the other side of town, which sucks, but we need to get it fixed before we drive out to California in a couple weeks. So yeah, that is all that's really going on right now. I will update around lunchtime probably, and hopefully I'll have gotten some reading done and stuff, so I will check in then.
브라더, 많이 먹어?
왜 너 안 먹고?
어차피 난 체중 관리 때문에 못 먹어.
응?
제대로 칼로리를 소모할 수 있는 기가 막힌 방법이 있지. 뭔데? 바로 노래방. 어때? 오늘 야자 찍고 콜? 안 가, 공부해야 돼. 나도 야자 때문에 바빠.